steering becken. Gesundheit, Gesundheit.
With 8,000.
8,000.
It is 12:30 UTC or GMT in the non-aviation world. Hello, you're watching another update from Solar Impulse TV. And usually I try and give some different times, but you know what, today I'm just going to stick with 12:30 UTC because it got very complicated earlier today when Mr. André Borschberg, the pilot of Solar Impulse 2, crossed over the meridian line. Raymond Claire was there to witness the moment, and we had a chat with André as well. And I heard him say just before he crossed the line, you know, I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, it was interesting. And Ralph, which is engineer looking for the autopilot, he suggested to disengage the autopilot, and he was right, because when we passed the line, we had some failures on board.
So there was a short moment, wasn't there, when they were all a bit confused, all the different instruments saying,
well,
hang on, what day is it today?
Not confused, but well, the date was not important, but we had to reboot Einmar and so also the Omega system, and then we could re-engage the autopilot. But you know, it's always better to disengage before than to be surprised by such a situation. So I think we'll not do it very often, cross this line, so I'm not sure we will make some modification for it.
No, let's not do it every day. That's a good idea. But we've done that now. We've crossed over. And as I said to André, he has to do the last 24 hours all over again. He has to completely redo the last 24 hours.
Yes. So I don't know if he's older by 1 day or younger. I would say younger.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay. He's younger. And he didn't reply when I asked for an
Plus
extra day's salary.
Plus 1 second. You know, 1 second that we had yesterday. So it's getting complicated with my timer here. I have 66 hours, 29 minutes and 19 seconds, but it's one left.
And we can have a look now. This is one of the pages on our website, solarimpulse.com, and you can track everything that's happening with André from the beginning to the end of this flight. Look at this. We have covered quite a lot so far. 2 days, 18 hours. We're well into the record for duration for solar aviation, and we are also in a few hours' time going to break the record for solo aviation, solo flight in any kind of plane.
Single pilot, yes.
Yeah. Which is going to be an amazing achievement as well, breaking records every second with this plane. Well, I know that
which is not the main goal, huh?
Certainly not, but it's still pretty impressive when you see everything that's being achieved by this pilot so far. No, the aim is, of course, to get him down safely in Hawaii as far as the mission control is concerned. And also, we are not finished yet. There's still, we were listening in the briefing. We can't relax yet. There's still a long way to go.
Sure. For the time being, we are approaching Midway, and it's important for us because it's the first time we have again a runway in the area. We will not fly over Midway. We will fly west of it.
You're talking about Midway Island in the Pacific.
Midway Island, yeah, exactly, yes. And there is a runway there, which is used by the ATOPS aircraft. If they have an emergency, they can land there, but there is no fuel. We don't need fuel, but we need staff, crew members to go there, ground crew. So we are ready in case we would divert. But in 4 hours will be a beam, Midway Island, and tomorrow morning for them will pass the point of non-return for Midway.
Okay, so at that point, another crucial decision will have to be taken.
Yeah, I think if everything goes well like now, we will continue, no problems. And yeah, I'm confident, but stay focused. Yes, until the landing, it will be interesting. And as the engineers say, you know, after 60 hours of flight, the risk of a failure is bigger than the first hours.
Let's take a look back at the last 12 hours first of all, then we'll have a look at what's coming next. Last 12 hours, pilot health first of all.
Very good mood, fantastic. Now at the beginning of the night we were looking for calm weather and it was quite bumpy. So then you can feel the need of André looking for sleep. So he was really asking, shall I descend, shall I climb again? And to climb it costs energy. So finally, he climbed again to 9,000 feet, which was good. Now he has good, smooth weather, so he can rest, and the autopilot can manage the flight. It's good. So pilot health very good. Good mood. He had different calls with his wife, with the kids, and yeah, it was good.
And we can take a look at the number of rest periods taken as well. So 7. You fairly happy with this?
Well, when was it? I think it was the last night, but because now the actual night is in the third one. So
Yeah, so we have to be clear about the word today, because today it's not a 24-hour period necessarily. Sol days are not necessarily. It depends on how much sun there is.
Yeah, so I don't know how it is calculated, but I'm sure it's correct.
Okay.
Because the team is good, you know.
Yeah, they're doing a good job there. And you can see on the website, solarimpulse.com, you can check and see how much water he's been drinking, how much food reserves he has left, and how much oxygen bottles he has left as well.
If I would have some time to go on the web page, I would learn a lot of.
Oh, it's very interesting.
This flight.
Yeah, it's a good website. Okay, so that's pilot health. Battery state of charge. Let's take a look at that page now. Battery state of charge and how we're doing. And we're in the phase now where the batteries are doing all of the work now. Normal that they're going down. And you can also see here on the website how much energy is eaten up by the batteries every hour. So here we can see 63, around 60%. Again, for you, is this within the limits? Is this normal?
Yeah, we are within the limits. Just maybe 1 kilowatt hour below the schedule because we climbed again. But we know that we will recover this tomorrow morning by descending down to 4,000 feet, so it's not a problem.
Okay, and well, let's have a look now at our simulation map for the next 12 hours. Okay, this is showing our flight path, in fact.
Yeah.
But this is fine. So you can tell us where we are now.
Okay, so we are presently here, and this is Midway, and we could go back to Midway until the early morning, point energy neutral morning. At this point, we could fly back to Midway, climb again to 20 and descend. It would be possible because we have a strong west wind component, so it's a short flight, short distance to go in this direction. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll come over the first islands of Hawaii.
Okay, and finally, let's take a look at our planning tool, our plateau map for the next 24-hour period. Well, actually, yeah, this map is taking us from where we are right through to the end of the flight as well.
Yes, so this is, we are now here, mid of the night between Sol 3 and Sol 4. And this holding we skipped, we are not doing this holding. So we'll make most probably some holding here during this day to pass some clouds here during the day. But it's, you know, it's future, and we are adapting the strategy every 12 hours. So for the time being, I cannot tell you when we will land at Hawaii.
Okay, well, that'll be part of the fun.
Yeah.
And next update on Solar Impulse TV will be Energy Neutral Evening. That is this point here, at the point at which we hope, and we're pretty confident, that the sun will start to hit the solar cells and also power the batteries, power the plane, and so that the plane can start the descent again to reach the next point, which will be Energy Neutral Morning, and that's our main show around about 20:30 UTC tonight. Thank you very much, Raymond Claire, for your help, and we look forward to speaking to you soon. Time for you to go and have a rest now.
Yes, until 2 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, well, we'll see you there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So we'll be back again, as I said, Energy Neutral Morning, and thanks again to Mission Director Raymond Claire. And stay with us. Remember, as Raymond said, this isn't just about breaking records. That's not the main reason for doing it. We want to get to Hawaii, but on a larger scale, the main point of doing this is to draw attention to the main issues of the world today. Climate change, making sure we can tackle climate change, being as energy efficient as this plane. There's never been a plane as efficient as this, and using renewable technologies and clean technologies. And to do so, we have started up a website called futureisclean.org. That is a rallying cry, really, a movement to bring millions of people like you who are interested in Solar Impulse agreeing for concrete actions for a cleaner future. And it's fun as well because we have a paper plane challenge, which many of you have taken part in around the world. And to find out more about that, we're going to show you a short video about the paper plane challenge. And again, go to futureisclean.org as soon as you've finished watching this program.
wave for him. Can you catch it?